Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So initially, I planned to share with you guys a 4-month study plan, but as I started writing the script, I actually realized there are 5 important things that you must do before you even start studying if you want to create a strong FE exam study plan that will set you up for success. Now, if you guys are serious about passing the FE exam on your next attempt, watch this video closely because what I'm about to share with you guys could change everything. Now, the steps you take before you start preparing could either set you up for success or make things harder for you. So these 5 tips, especially tip number 3, are key to making studying easier, less overwhelming, and ultimately guaranteeing your success. Oh yeah, everybody now. The first thing you guys need to do is get familiar with the specifications and the reference handbook. So start by downloading both the specifications and the latest version of the reference handbook from the NCS website. Next, go over the subjects listed in the specifications and find the related equations on the reference handbook. This will help you prime your brain for what to expect on the FE exam. Now, let's go over an example. So here, guys, if we go to the specifications and take a look at the subjects that are listed under statics, here we have resultants of force systems, equivalent force systems, equilibrium of rigid bodies, frames and trusses, centroid of area, moments of inertia, and static friction. So this is the topics that you need to study for statics, okay? And this is for FE Civil. Now, if we go to the reference handbook, here you guys are giving equations for the resultants of force systems, equivalent force systems, and equilibrium of rigid bodies. Now, if we scroll to the next page, here you guys have the centroids equations, and then here we have moment of inertia. We also have the radius of gyration and product of inertia, which are usually included under moment of inertia, okay? And then after that, we have equations for friction. And then we have trusses, okay? So as you guys can see here, it's not really in the order of how these subjects are listed in the specification. So it's very important that you guys go over these equations, spend some time on the reference handbook. You will have access to it on the FE exam. So it's very important that you guys get familiar with it. And then also, get familiar with the tables that are given to you guys. So for example, here under statics, we have this table that has equations for the centroid, moment of inertia, product of inertia for different types of shapes. So yes, spend some time on the reference handbook and always use it when you guys are studying for your FE exam. Now, another thing, guys, to keep in mind is that for certain sections, you won't need to know all the equations that are provided to you guys on the reference handbook, depending on which FE exam you're taking. So for example, if you go to the dynamics section, you'll see there are a lot of equations there. And some of those equations, if you are taking FE Civil, you can actually skip, okay? Same thing for fluid mechanics. So just be careful, make sure that you guys are not studying something that is not on the on your disciplines. This is why you always got to make sure that you go back to the specifications and make sure that you're studying what's on there, okay? And lastly, some equations and concepts on the reference handbook can be unclear, which is why we've created a cheat sheet to clarify some of those equations and concepts. And if you haven't downloaded the cheat sheet yet, make sure that you guys grab it from here. Another important tip, which I kind of mentioned a little bit earlier, is whenever you guys are studying for the FE exam, always use the reference handbook. The more you use it, the more you'll become familiar with where the equations are located, which will save you a lot of time during the FE exam. We also have a video with tips on how to quickly find the equations in the reference handbook, and be sure to check it out in the description box below. And if you guys are enjoying this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and it allows us to create more videos like this to help you guys pass your FE exam. Tip number 2 is to get a calculator and make sure it is one of the models allowed by the NCS. These are the only ones permitted during the exam. Now, if you use a TI-89 in college, you'll probably love TI-36X Pro. It is user-friendly and packed with features. It is also important, guys, to learn your calculator really well. There are so many functions that can save you time during the FE exam, such as solving integrals, derivatives, working with matrices, and handling problems in statistics and probability. Take the time to explore all the features your calculator offers and make sure you use it regularly while studying for the FE exam. And most importantly, do not forget to bring it with you to the test center. And the third thing you guys need to do, and this is the most important step, is to research and gather all the study material that will help you pass your FE exam. If you don't learn the fundamentals of engineering and focus on what's going to be on your test, you simply won't pass the FE exam. Now, when you guys start studying or block out time, let's say 2 hours a day, it's important that you guys spend that time learning and studying efficiently, not wasting time looking for study material or problems to cover. And many of you guys work full time and have families, so it's hard to find time to study. So you need to be productive with the time you have. Now, to achieve that, you guys need a solid study plan in place. You should know exactly what you're going to study, which problems you work on, and which study resources you'll use. That way, when you sit down to study, you can dive right in without any delays. And to help with this, we've created the Jenny Prep FE problem set, a PDF that combines all the YouTube problems that we cover here in our channel into one convenient file. It includes video links for each question so you can easily review the step-by-step solutions. If you guys are interested in the FE problem set, you can download it here. Now, when selecting study materials, there are a few key factors to consider: your graduation date, your learning style, and your timeline to passing the FE exam. Let's break this down. Graduation date. If you're a recent graduate, you might be able to pass the FE exam by simply watching YouTube videos and using some FE books. However, this doesn't apply to everyone. We've had recent graduates who used this approach and failed the FE exam only to pass after taking our courses. Just because you've recently graduated doesn't guarantee success. It really depends on how well you did in college and how much you remember. Now, if you've been out of school for a while, you may need something more intensive that covers concepts and problems in depth. Learning style. Before you dive into studying for the FE exam, it's important to understand your unique learning style. Are you a visual learner who benefits from diagrams and videos? Or do you learn best by listening to lectures? Or maybe you prefer hands-on practice or studying alone in a quiet environment. Understanding how you learn most effectively will allow you to choose the right study materials, whether it's video tutorials, FE books, FE courses, or practice problems. Tailoring your study approach to your learning style can significantly improve your retention and understanding of the material, which will increase your chances of passing the FE exam. Timeline. Now, your timeline also matters, guys, right? So if you have a lot of time before taking the FE exam, then maybe try different methods first, like YouTube videos and FE books before investing in a course. But if you want to pass your FE exam soon, a more structured course with all the necessary material will help you guys get there faster. So, for example, our courses are designed for visual learners with in-depth concept reviews and thousands of problems solved in a video format, just like we do here in our channel. And many of our students pass their FE exam within 4 to 6 months. So if you're looking for a course to help you guys pass your FE exam quickly, then check out our FE courses at jennyprep.com. Now, you can also check this video here if you want to learn more about our courses to help you decide if they're the right fit for you. Tip number 4, find a study partner or a community. Having a study partner can help keep you guys accountable and motivated. It's also great to have someone to share the highs and the lows of studying with, even if it's just by following a community on YouTube and Instagram. Now, think guys back to college when you had to tackle those really challenging classes, and having friends made it easier to study and commit to those long hours. I remember times when I wasn't sure if I was studying the right material or I was reading the right chapter, and getting confirmation from a friend or classmate was a huge relief. They kept me on track, and the same principle applies for preparing for the FE exam. Having a study partner or being part of a community can make all the difference by keeping you guys focused and supported throughout the process. Now, when I first started studying for the FE exam, I was completely lost. I had so many questions about the exam, and I wasn't even sure if I was studying the right way or focusing on the right material. It made the process so much harder, which is why I created this YouTube channel to answer you guys' questions and help you get on the right track to pass the FE exam. And beyond that, in our courses, we also offer a Discord community for our students and personalized follow-up from our team. So RIM, for example, can keep you guys accountable by scheduling calls with you to make sure that you're on track. I remember interviewing Andre, who shared that RIM texted him to check on his studies, and he has paused studying for a few days, and after receiving that text, he got right back to it, and then he completed 10 questions, and then he texted her back. That kind of support can really help you guys stay consistent, study effectively, and pass your FE exam faster. And lastly, tip number 5, create a study plan. Trust me, guys, having a solid study plan will keep you on track, ensuring that you're studying the right way and covering all the necessary topics without feeling overwhelmed. Now, rather than focusing solely on the goal, create systems or a study plan and focus on that. And make sure those systems are designed to help you learn, make progress, and ultimately pass your FE exam. If something in your study plan is not working, don't hesitate to remove it or adjust it. You might not know exactly what works for you at the start, but as you begin studying, you'll figure out what works and what doesn't work. Now, it's really important that you guys recognize this and be flexible. Don't force yourself to follow a method just because it works for a colleague or a friend. We're all different, and what works for one person doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you. So focus on yourself and discover what will truly help you pass the FE exam. Now, are you guys wondering what to include in this study plan? Well, I actually dive deeper into this topic in another video, and you guys can check it out here. And this study plan will help you guys study smarter, not harder, allowing you to be more efficient with your time, stay consistent, and retain information better. So make sure that you guys check it out. So that basically, guys, wraps up all the 5 things that you must do before you start studying for the FE exam. Now, please go ahead and let us know in the comments below which of these 5 things you find most helpful when it comes to preparing for your FE exam. Now, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great productive week, and I will see you guys on the next video. À la prochaine.